All right, this is going to be outtakes from day 17. Huscrl, this is my first try voiceover, so this is Huscrl104 giving you a very beautiful morning. We're starting over here at my garden, picking up all sorts of things here. Of course, getting some corn. Got to get the potatoes. Lots of potatoes. We need more and more. I made a mistake right there, and I wasn't too sure what I was going to do with the house. But anyway, I shouldn't have busted up the corn. I see that now. I was after potatoes, and I thought my corn had been growing, but it hadn't. So here we go. Anyway, this is the garden. I have a lot of stuff in the garden, and still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. But we're going to put in some seeds, and then we're going to come back in just a little bit after we plant all these seeds. So here we go. Shouldn't take too long. Need to put a little music back in the background on this, I bet. All right, we're getting ready to go through a house. This guy scares me to death. He comes around the corner. But of course, we take him out, beat him up some more, beat her up some more. I like the baseball bat. It allows me to swing and see all the heads go crazy. So we're going to go through this house a little bit. Picking up what we can. I always make the mistake that I've get way too much stuff. So I'm going to head through the house. And I hate these guys, these jumper guys, these screamers things. So I'm going to wait for him, and there he goes. Down and out. There's nothing like a bag, loot bag afterwards. So we're going to take a look around, pick up some more stuff. There you go. And the reason I'm doing this is because for some odd reason, when I updated Microsoft on this, it messed up my soundboard. So I've got to do some tricky stuff to it to make sure it works. And I didn't do that this time. I was late at night, decided I'd go ahead and start playing. But so we're going to do this for fun. This is the lady and man of the house. Found them in the kitchen. So pick up a few things here. And of course, as always, I'm going to get full as fast as I can. So, but one of the things we want to do is go through and pick up as much stuff as we can. And always got to look underneath these places for hidden treasures. So always got to keep the axe going. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, I decided here to eat the potatoes because they're really not good for anything except for eating. I had baked them earlier, and so that's what we're using them for. Anyway, here we go, checking everything. All right. And just to get through this a little bit faster, I did speed it up to 1.25, so that's what's going on here. So that's why it kind of looks a little chunky, but I didn't know what I was doing, so we're trying this out. So let's go explore the house. Oh yeah, I can't find the stairs going upstairs. So we make Huscrl stairs. That's what I call them anyway. I know you guys call them after yourselves too. So this is the way I go up the stairs when I can't find the steps. We just got to hack our way through. Have a lot of fun doing that. I enjoy playing 7 Days to Die. I've played for a number of years, and I'm kind of happy that they haven't stopped developing it, because if you play on Xbox or PS4 or 5, you'll notice that they've stopped, and you guys kind of got stuck with a harder version or a different version. It's not as pretty as this one, doesn't have everything that this one does. So, uh, and as I'm up here, I now know why there's no stairs going up, because there's nothing up here. Okay, so we're going to jump down here. And first off, I take a look and I think these are beehives. Oh yeah, here comes the farmer and his two kids. I'll take these guys out. So I'm going to see if there's any honey in here, and obviously there's not, because these are not beehives. They are for chicken coop type things, I guess. Doing experimentation here to see what I could do with the wrench, and nothing really happens more than just tearing up the wood. All right, so let's go on. So we're trying to figure out what we can use our points on. I'm trying to get to the point where I can make steel, and that's going to be a long way away yet. So just not what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to look this place over. Got little hidey holes every so often. Chicken coop, obviously. And I'm going to look for a little bit of honey here. Honey, honey. All right. And of course, as we go through, we're going to make big mistakes. And one of them is coming up right here, where, of course, trying to get through that is crazy. So we're going to go off to the side and go through the wood. And as we go off through the wood, we jump down to see what's going on. And uh-oh, that means we're stuck down here. If we go through the floor, we're going to fall and break a leg. So we're going to go out the side and hopefully close enough to the ladder that we can get around. So that's my goal. And there's the ladder. So we do a jump and slide all the way down. Okay, need a little something to drink. There we go. All right. I don't know why I'm walking around with a suit of pants. Uh, but anyway, there it is. Some more honey. Don't get any. And gonna go through here. Yeah, there it is. And she comes running out too fast. Now, I like this move here coming up. Not the headshot, this one right here. Because watch, I'm waiting for him. There it is. Ha ha ha. Little baseball move there, waiting for him to come through, and I knock him down pretty good. That's what we're after. All right, so I'm going to check everything out here. Got to go to the high points, make sure there's nothing or something. And here it's over there. So we got to figure out a way to get there. And there's always a way to get there. Sometimes you just got to be a little explorative and figure out what's going on. And we finally figure out the way they want us to go. We get some good stuff and we come on down. And I like this part coming up. They have such cool places in here. Uh, so I don't want. I could just tear down the door, but I'm going. No, no, no. Let's take the stairways. So we go up the stairways. Let's go take the stairway. There we go. And out the window. There we go. Cool. And there's who I was waiting for. I could hear that person. So yeah. There we go. Love the baseball bat. There we go. Going to go downstairs here. This is really pretty cool. Check everything. And this is what's crazy about this place. Look at all this stuff. There's one person that was there. One person. That's never right. So I'm waiting for stuff to happen, and nothing does. So I'm trying to figure stuff out. Of course, now I got all sorts of room, or I have no room, and I've got all sorts of stuff. So I gotta do some trading, do some moving around, and that's kind of the hardest part of 7 days is the fact that I don't use the mods when I do vanilla at all. So my backpack gets a little small, but I mean, as backpack goes, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff I'm carrying around. So now we can pick up some other things, and we're gonna go through a few of the boxes. Finally got some food in that one. That felt good. And then now we're deciding, yeah, deciding if I want that that terrible meat or bones or whatever. So anyway, we're going to be out of here. Going to check to see if there's a basement under here. Fastest way to check to see if there's a basement is go through the floor, chop through the floor, and there's no basement. So we are out of here. And I love the door. I love that door. That is such a cool door. All right. So now we're into another house. And I thought this was interesting. It's a mushroom farm. It's a mushroom farm. I love it. So, of course, you got to have a chemistry set in a mushroom farm. And with that, of course, you got to have a little acid to work the mushrooms over. And now we're going to just get up all the mushrooms and go from there. And we're going to wait for this guy. There we go. Put him on fire. Love it. Love it. All right. Now, while I'm in here, there is sounds all over the place. So there's people up above trying to get down. There's people outside trying to get in. And you're going to see me look all over the place and get a little antsy because, oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Um, and I wish I could put the sound on this, but for some odd reason, when I did the sound back in the background, there's a little bit of clicking, a little bit. Oh my gosh, it was louder than me speaking. So I just did away with it, and we're going to see what we can come up with, and we're going to try it this way and see what happens. But I wanted to give you at least day 17, and um, this is my first time doing a voiceover. I hope it goes over good as well as it can be expected from an old guy. This new stuff is driving me crazy. So uh, oh man, I just watched this. I missed a bag, right? If I turn around, you'll see it. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Oh, it's right behind me. It's right behind you. Oh my gosh. Nope. Nope, I didn't get it. Okay. Criminy sakes alive. Oh. All right, so we're going to pick up some more cement here. Pick up more stuff that I don't need. And we are headed upstairs. Check behind every picture frame. There you go. Good. As you can tell, I'm picking up a lot more stuff because I put a bunch of stuff on my bike or my moped. I got my moped. See, there's somebody right there trying to come through. We're just going to help them through. See, it's the neighbor wanting some sugar, and we're just not doing it. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. You just go home. There we go. All right. So I love the design of this house. The two stair up and down, stairs going up, stairs going down. I like that. So, and this is one of the guys that helped with the COVID problem. He's still geared up, and guess what? He still got sick too. So I guess even if you're in one of those big plastic rubber deals, uh, you're gonna be in trouble. So one way or the other. All right, getting a little thirsty here. And you know what I need to do is while I'm doing this, I should have had my picture up in the corner somewhere talking about this, and you can see my face as I'm smiling and talking and having a good time. Yeah, I'll try that some other time. Right now, we're just trying to get through this one. Okay, so see, I'm full of stuff again. Um, I I'm like my son Archie plays with us periodically. Uh, Archie will uh, stay with one bone, two pieces of grass, and walk around with it full and doesn't pick up the good stuff. And he gets that didn't fall far from the tree because I do the exact same thing. So we're gonna see what we can do here, and it gives us a little bit of room to work with. We need more. So that's what I'm thinking about. What don't I need? And I'm a hoarder, so of course I need everything. All right. Rule number 2, never run around without a weapon. Rule number 3, uh, make sure that the weapon is up to stats. That's all fixed up as much as you can. And also, if it's a weapon that has ammo, you need to have it loaded. So those are my first 2 rules. Rule 2, always carry a weapon. Rule number 3 is make sure that the weapon is ready to go. And there it is. Love the shot. Love the headshot. Boom. Anyway, you may ask what rule number 1 is. Rule number 1, just have fun. Rule number 1, just have fun. So that's what we're doing. We're having lots and lots of fun. All right. I like this little place here. And I'm thinking, well, what is this? Of course I missed the wires, and I don't want to fall in the basement yet. And there's a safe, and if you don't move, it will open. But if you do move, it does that. Sometimes it needs just a little bit of talking to. Sometimes you got to use a little bit bigger talking to. And sometimes it doesn't matter how much talking you do. You just got to beat that thing to death, as I find out. So we're going to beat on this for a little bit. It takes 25 hits. So we'll wait a little while and hit on this. So yeah, I went back to see if I could increase my lucky looter. And I had it up to, here it is. I had it up to 1. Oh, I had it up to 3, and it cost too much to go up to the next one. And we're going to wait and catch it next time. But we're up there. So we got that going for us. Gunga, Gunga, Galunga. From some of you guys who know what that's from. Okay. So jump over there we go. Let's check everything else out. And we need leather. Always need leather, so we're going to pick up the leather here. And of course I'm full, so therefore I can't pick up the leather. And we now have a bunch of cooking pots, so we don't need 25 of those. So I melt those down a little bit, scrap them. Wanted to look outside to see where we were. Here we go up the next steps, checking everything. Yep. And I thought this was pretty cool. Now, as I get up here, I hear all sorts of zombies running around up there, and I want to know where they're at. So, and that, I get this zombie down, and that guy, when he jumped out me at the very first, I thought it was a dog because he was down, and when he leaped out, I thought it was a dog. I killed the one guy, but man, I thought, holy moly! And of course, as you go through around here, instead of using my blocks, I had to fall down. So now I got to go back, trace my footsteps, come back on up. And now, check a few items. I have not got a toilet gun this time in this world. So I'm still looking for my first one of those. Now I'm trying to use up spaces, so I make some bandages. And so trying to find some spots and it gets worse. It gets worse. Believe me, every time I go out, it's just terrible. So I'm an old guy. I've been playing this for years and years. My brother used to play with me, and we would play these games together, and we just had a good time. He passed away. Oh my gosh, 3 years ago, somewhere like that. And every so often, I'll go through a POI that him and I used as a base, and it brings back very, very fond memories. So I salute 7 Days to Die crew for keeping this going and bringing and having that go. I've got pictures of him uh, when we played together, and it's interesting if you play with people long enough. The way they run their character, the way they move their character, is a little bit different from everybody else. So it's interesting. I can see my brother in a lot of times in those pictures and the way he ran around. He was always running around in his squat. He'd always hit the wrong key. Anyway, here we go. We know there's always somebody in there. I like the military guys coming up. And for those who haven't yet, take a look at their uh, badges. I guess badges. They're not badges. I can't think of the names right now. Sorry, I wasn't in the military. But on their sleeves, and look up the units that they were with. So I've got some quick views of those, and I think those are actual units in United States military. So if not, tell me I'm wrong. Oh yeah, yeah. Rule number 2, right? Keep everything loaded. My weapons weren't loaded. Rule number 3, rather. Rule number 3, keep them loaded. Okay, we got them both. And here again. Oh yeah, yeah. Now we're gonna get them both. There we go. Love headshots. And love my baseball bat. Okay, so we're full. Yep, and now we got all sorts of good stuff coming up. And it's going to take a while for me to get through all these. So I think later on, maybe as we go through this, I will kind of cut these parts out. But it's always I always like watching other people get stuff. You go, oh man, that guy got lucky. And but with me, I get a lot of good stuff, and I don't have a room to put it. So more mushrooms. Now the debate goes on. I know we're going to need brass later on, but I decide at this point, yeah, we need brass, but you can find a lot of ammo through here. So I decide to let go of the brass, and I decide to let go of the brass. I decide to let go of the brass. Well, I know eventually I do. I don't know if it's this one or the next one. Anyway, um, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go. We're just going to get rid of a bunch of stuff here and start picking up things we need. Come back. There we go. There we go. And the brass is gone. Okay. All right, there we go. Taking way too much. You're taking way too much time. Way too much time. I know, it's debatable. Do I need 2 vitamins? Or do I need. Debate goes on. So I decide to eat 2 cans, and we're going to scrap it, and that way we get to pick up. There we go. There we go. Now we got it all. Got everything we need. And I'm yelling at myself, going, "Man, you got to make a decision." Then here's the dilemma. Look at all this good stuff. Ah, I can sell the book. So that's what's going through my mind. I can sell the book. I need this. I need that. Do I need one aloe vera? You got one aloe vera. Get rid of that. Uh, Come on, man. Make a decision. Yep. Okay. And I'm thinking, I'm thinking. Yeah, I need the boots. Need the boots? No, you don't need the boots. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some more. That gives me one room for one. Ah, I tell you, I'm on my worst enemy here. All right, what the heck? We're out of here. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I know. I stayed with two vitamins and what, $4? I think there's $4 there. And anyway, so we're gonna go put it back in the bike. Now I think I'm completely loaded for bear. So we're gonna go back up and get the stuff. I tell you, that's why time goes so fast for me. Anyway, we're not gonna take this laying down. We're gonna get all the stuff we can. Oh gosh, I can't believe I found my way back up there. I mean, this white hair comes with the ability of to completely play another game over and over and over again, and forget where everything is. And we're gonna pick the paintbrush. Okay, we're gonna take the fast way down. There we go. Tired of messing around. Let's get out of here. Now I love this part. This is I get my sniper rifle out, and we've got a whole bunch of zombies just talking about what life was like beforehand, and I'm gonna start. I need experience points, so otherwise I'd let them be. But I need experience points. I need to get my frustrations out. So that's what we're doing here. Getting them. Oh, there we go. What a beautiful shot. Okay, gonna do a little reloading. Thinking about whether I need to shoot these guys some more. And the experience points, I go, heck yeah. Pop the head. There you go. Yep. I love it. It's so much fun. And this was trying to get away, but I got to bring her back around. So there we go. All right, let's do this one. Good deal. Good deal. And then what are you going to do? Got to reload. Got to reload. Okay, so this is my Horde base. I came over to check it out, and while I'm doing it, somebody's trying to get in. Watch this shot. Watch this shot. Oh my gosh. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. And I look around and go, hey, there's some treasure over here. I've been in this thing for 14 days. If you haven't seen my Horde based 14 day, you need to take a look at that one. That's incredible. And just as I get ready to get back in, somebody else wants my attention. The nurse. Two headshots. Man, sign me up. Okay, it's the end of the day. So you guys take care. This is Huscrl104 saying good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Take care. Bye bye. And that's what I'm saying.